Welcome to Shabbat Shmooze with Charlene. This week, we're switching gears. We're not discussing the Parsha because Chanukah is going to take precedence, and we're going to focus on what we can do to bring even more light into this seemingly dark world. The time of Chanukah is a time where we know that Hashem's Shechinah is closest to us now. In fact, the halacha of lighting a menorah, where the menorah base needs to be below 10 tvachim, is proof that Hashem is telling each and every one of us, I know you feel sad. I know it's dark. I know you're lonely. I know you're feeling all out of sorts and depressed or anxious, or you may have fallen far away from Yiddishkeit. But I'm coming down to your level. That's what Hashem is telling us. And Hashem is saying that I, with the Shechinah, will come and brighten up all of your darkness. You just have to show up. You just have to be there in front of the candles and show Hashem you're present. There was a story about a Jew who was at the kever of the Bnei Yisachar in Dinov, and this Jew recognizes a man standing in the corner, davening with such fervor, with such overwhelming passion, the young Hasidic man. He couldn't take his eyes off of the magnificent way this young Hasidic man was davening. After the man finished davening, the Jew went over to him and said, I'm so sorry. I just have to say something to you. What makes you such a spiritually vibrant person? I'm in awe of the amazing way that you're davening to Hashem. So the firm man looked at him in amazement and he said, you don't even know my story. I left my home when I was a very, very young teenager. I had a silly disagreement with my family and I left. And I did not return for 10 years. I went completely off the path of Yiddishkeit. I did my own thing. I tried to find myself, and for 10 years, I did not return home. And this man is looking at him in amazement and saying, but you're so chashuv, you're so vibrant and so incredible. What changed? He said, I'll tell you exactly what changed. A few years into my self-discovery journey where I was no longer keeping anything, I met somebody who recognized me and told me that my parents never locked the door from the day I walked out in hopes that one day I will come home. Night after night, week after week, month after month, year after year, those parents made the conscious effort and the decision to keep their door open in hopes that one day their precious son will find his way home and find his way back to Hashem. This man replayed that over and over in his mind until he couldn't handle it anymore. And he says in his own words, and that's my story. I walked right back through those open doors because I knew that they would be there waiting for me. That is in essence every single one of us. Some of us may have fallen far off the path of where we want to be serving Hashem. Some of us feel like we're not worthy of serving Hashem, so we're doing our own thing. And others are just feeling the true darkness of this galut. Hashem says to us, the door's always open, and not only is it open, I'm coming down to your level. Doesn't matter who you are, how far you've strayed, how low you feel, how lonely and depressed, anxious and worried you are. I'm coming, and my Shechinah is going to bring so much light that will dispel the darkness. So Be'ezrat Hashem, as we usher in this incredible holiday, sit by the candles, let your eyes observe the magnificent flames of the menorah, and just cry out to Hashem. Show Hashem you are here, and Be'ezrat Hashem, let go and let God. Hashem will come down and take care of your darkness with His light. Additionally, we know that the shamash is the one that ignites all the other candles. So some people often feel like, why should I extend chesed to someone else? It's going to take away from my time, from my comfort, from my convenience, from my shine. Why should I compliment someone else? I want to be the best. I want to be the most spoken about. So the shamash is the lesson to all of us, that although the shamash extends and ignites light to all the other candles, not only does its own flame never diminish, but it raises the shamash higher than all the other candles. So with that, if you have an opportunity to compliment someone, to do an act of chesed for someone, to ignite someone's flame, do it. It will not take away from your shine, it will only raise you higher. Wishing you all a very beautiful Shabbat, a Shabbat Shalom, and a Chag Sameach.